Welcome to Total Knowledge Zone. To see similar videos, subscribe to Total Knowledge Zone YouTube channel and also press the bell icon so that you keep getting all the notifications of the videos.
आज मैं सॉल्व करने जा रही हूँ पेपर 2019 सिविल लॉ 2 क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 with reference to the limitation act match list 1 with list 2 and select the correct answer by using the codes given below the lists. List 1, list 2. A. Extension of prescribed period in certain cases 1. Section 3. B. Effect of fraud or mistake 2. Section 5. C. Effect of acknowledgement in writing 3. Section 17. D. Bar of limitation 4. Section 18. Codes A, B, C, D. A 2, 3, 4, 1. B 1, 3, 4, 2. C 1, 2, 3, 4. D 2, 3, 1, 4. Correct answer A 2, 3, 4, 1. Question 2. Statement 1. Acquisition of easement by prescription has been provided under Section 25 of the Limitation Act 1963, which provides for use of light or air to and for any building without interruption and for 20 years. Statement 2. Without interruption and for 20 years. Statement 2. The right to such access and use of light or air shall be absolute and indefeasible. Statement 3. Each of the said period of 20 years shall be taken to be a period within 3 years before the institution of the suit wherein the claim to which such period relates is contested. Choose the correct statement. A. Only statement 2 and 2 are correct. B. Only statement 1 and 3 are correct. C. Only statement 1 and 2 are correct. D. Only statement 2 and 4 are correct. Correct answer C. Only statement 1 and 2 are correct. Question 3. In case of suits relating to tort of trespass, the period of limitation for filing a suit for compensation is A. 1 year, B. 2 years, C. 3 years, D. 12 years. Correct answer C. 3 years. Question 4. Any suit for which no period of limitation has been prescribed elsewhere in the schedule under the Limitation Act, the limitation period shall be A. 90 days, B. 12 years, C. 30 years, D. 3 years. Correct answer D. 3 years. Question 5. The following are the objective S of the Limitation Act. Statement 1. There should never be an end to litigation. Statement 2. Vigilantibus non dormantibus jura subveniunt. Statement 3. It bars the judicial remedy but the substantive right itself survive and continue to be available in other ways. Choose the correct option. A. Only 1. B. Only 2 and 3. C. Only 3. D. Only 1 and 2. Correct answer B. Only 2 and 3. Question 6. Choose the correct option. As per Section 3 of the Limitation Act, in a suit instituted after the prescribed period of limitation, the plea of limitation may be A. Waived by the defendant. B. Cannot be ignored and such suit shall be dismissed. C. Waived by both the parties to the suit with consent. D. Can be ignored by the court. Correct answer B. Cannot be ignored and such suit shall be dismissed. Question 7. As per Section 14, Clause 1 of the Limitation Act provides for exclusion of time of proceeding bona fide in court without jurisdiction, and as per the explanation of this section, for the purposes of this section, in excluded the time during which a former civil proceeding was pending. Choose the correct option. A. The day on which that proceeding was instituted and the day on which it ended shall both be counted. B. Only the day on which that proceeding was instituted and not the day on which it ended shall both be counted. C. Only the day on which it ended shall both be counted and not the day of which that proceeding was instituted. D. Depends on the nature of the suit and facts of the case. Correct answer A. The day on which that proceeding was instituted and the day on which it ended shall both be counted. Question 8. Statement 1 and agreement to which the consent of the promisor is freely given is not void merely because the consideration is inadequate. Statement 2. Inadequacy of the consideration may be taken into account by the court in determining the question whether the consent of the promisor was freely given. Choose the correct option. A. Only 1 is true. B. Only 2 is true. C. Both the statements are true. D. Both the statements are false. Correct answer C. Both the statements are true. Question 9. As per Contract Act 1872, match list 1 with list 2 and select the correct answer by using the codes given below the lists. List 1, list 2. A. Mistake of law 1. Section 13. B. Consent 2. Section 21. C. Undue influence. 3. Section 15. D. Coercion. 4. Section 16. Codes A, B, C, D. A. 1, 2, 3, 4. B. 1, 3, 4, 2. C. 4, 3, 2, 1. D. 2, 1, 4, 3. Correct answer D. 2, 1, 4, 3. Question 10. Mr. X is dealer in coconut oil only. He agrees to sell to MSY 100 liters of oil. Find out the best correct option out of the following as per the Indian Contract Act 1872. A. The agreement between X and Y is void for uncertainty as per section 29. B. The agreement between X and Y is valid and not void for uncertainty as per section 29. C. The agreement is voidable since the essential ingredients of a contract are incomplete. D. The agreement is not enforceable by law. Correct answer B. The agreement between X and Y is valid and not void for uncertainty as per section 29. Question 11. Time of performance of contract is provided under the following section under the Indian Contract Act 1872. A. Section 52. B. Section 53. C. Section 54. D. Section 55. Correct answer D. Section 55. Question 12. With reference to the Contract Act 1872, match list 1 with list 2 and select the correct answer by using the codes given below the lists. List 1, list 2. A. Hadley vs. Baxendale 1. Liquidated damages. B. Gajanan Moreshwar vs. Moreshwar Madan 2. Remoteness of damages. C. Dunlop Pneumatic Tire vs. New Garage and Motors Company Limited 3. Frustration. D. Krell vs. Henry 4. Indemnity. Codes A, B, C, D. A. 3421. B. 2413. C. 1234. D. 1432. Correct answer B. 2413. Question 13. In case of non-fulfillment of the contractual obligation, only the parties to the contract can sue each other. This statement may be called as A. Privity of contract. B. Privity of consideration. C. Quantum merit. D. Abrimifieds. Correct answer A. Privity of contract. Question 14. Ravi's estate is sold for arrears of revenue under the provision of an act of the legislature under which the defaulter is prohibited from purchasing the estate. Shyam, upon a understanding with Ravi, becomes the purchaser and agrees to convey the estate of Ravi after receiving the purchase price paid from him. Decide. A. The agreement is valid and enforceable as both the consideration and object are lawful. B. The agreement is void as it renders the transaction in effect a purchaser by the defaulter and would so default the object of the law. C. The agreement is immoral and hence void. D. The agreement is voidable at the option of Ravi or Shyam. Correct answer B. The agreement is void as it renders the transaction in effect a purchaser by the defaulter and would so default the object of the law. Question 15. In the Contract Act 1872, the provision about minors agreement is provided under the following. A. Section 9. B. Section 10. C. Section 11. D. Section 12. Correct answer C. Section 11. Question 16. Suman owes rupees 50,000 to Pushpa under a contract. It is agreed between Suman, Pushpa and Kusum that Pushpa shall accept Kusum as her debtor instead of Suman. Find the correct option. A. The old contract between Suman and Kusum comes to an end and a new debit from Kusum to Pushpa is created as per section 62 of the Contract Act. B. The old contract between Suman and Kusum comes to an end and a new debit from Kusum to Pushpa is created or as per section 65 of the Contract Act. C. There is no consideration and the new contract would be void under the Contract Act. D. The original contract must be performed and such kind of alteration is not provided for under the Contract Act. Correct answer B. The old contract between Suman and Kusum comes to an end and a new debit from Kusum to Pushpa is created as per section 65 of the Contract Act. Question 17. Find the wrong statement with respect to certain an agency as per the provision of the Contract Act. A. Agency can be created by express appointment. B. Sometimes the agency is created by the conduct of the parties. C. Necessity may create the relationship of agency. D. The subsequent ratification of any unauthorized act can never create relationship of agency. Correct answer D. The subsequent ratification of any unauthorized act can never create relationship of agency. Question 18. Revocation of acceptance under the Contract Act is provided under A. Section 4, B. Section 5, C. Section 6, D. Section 7. Correct answer B. Section 5. Question 19. With reference to doctrine of lis pendis, read the following. 1. It refers to fraudulent transfer. 2. It imposes a prohibition on transfer or otherwise dealing of any property during the pendency of a suit provided the condition laid down in the section are satisfied. 3. It create only a right to be enforced to avoid a transfer made pendent light. 4. Such transfers are valid and not voidable. Choose the best option. A. 1, 2 and 3 are correct. B. Only 2 and 3 are correct. C. Only 3 and 4 are correct. D. 2, 3 and 4 are correct. Correct answer B. Only 2 and 3 and correct. Question 20. Purushottam transfers property X to Anupam for life and after Anupam's death to Keshav and Vibhor to be equally divided between them or to the survivors of them. Vibhor dies during the life of Anupam. However, Keshav survives Anupam after Anupam's death. Decide about the property with reference to the Transfer of Property Act. A. The property X would pass to Keshav as per section 24. B. The transfer is invalid as per section 10 since it cannot be divided as per provided in the original alienation. C. The disposition of property X cannot take place as per section 28. D. The disposition of property X can take place as per section 10 and 28. Correct answer A. The property X would pass to Keshav as per section 24. Question 21. Match list 1 with list 2 and select the correct answer by using the codes given below the lists. List 1, list 2. A. Condition restraining alienation 1. Right in rem. B. Agreement to sell 2. Section 10. C. Sale 3. Right in personam. D. Fraudulent transfer 4. Section 53. Codes A, B, C, D. A. 3421. B. 1342. C. 2314. D. 4312. Correct answer C. 2314. Question 22. With reference to Transfer of Property Act, Ram Baran vs. Ram Mohit AIR 1967 SC 747 is a case for A. Nemo date quid non habit. B. Rule against perpetuity. C. Election. D. Easements. Correct answer B. Rule against perpetuity. Question 27. Section 6 of Transfer of Property Act provides that property of any kind may be transferred except the following. 1. A mere right to sue. 2. A public officer or salary of a public officer. 3. The chance of an heir apparent succeeding for an estate. 4. An easement apart from a dominant heritage. Choose the correct combination. A. Only 1, 2 and 3 cannot be transferred. B. Only 2, 3 and 4 cannot be transferred. C. All of 1, 2, 3 and 4 can be transferred. D. None of the above can be transferred. Correct answer D. None of the above can be transferred. Question 24. In Transfer of Property Act, conditional transfer is provided under the following section. A. Section 25. B. Section 27. C. Section 23. D. Section 26. Correct answer A. Section 25. Question 25. In a mortgage under Transfer of Property Act, the mortgager delivers possession of the mortgaged property to the mortgage and authorize him to ration such possession until payment of the mortgage money and to receive the rent and profit accruing from the property. Identify the type of the mortgage. A. Usufructuary mortgage. B. English mortgage. C. Mortgage by conditional sale. D. Simple mortgage. Correct answer A. Usufructuary mortgage. Question 26. Where on a transfer of property an interest therein is created in favor of a person without specifying the time when it is to take effect, or in terms specifying that it is to take effect forthwith or on the happening of an event which must happen, such interest is A. Contingent interest. B. Vested interest. C. Perfect interest. D. Agreement to sell. Correct answer B. Vested interest. Question 27. Match the column. Column 1. Column 2. A. Definition of lease. 1. Section 122. B. Duration of leases. 2. Section 106. C. Determination of leases. 3. Section 111. D. Definition of gift. 4. Section 105. Choose the correct combination. A, B, C, D. A. 3421. B. 1342. C. 2314. D. 4231. Correct answer D. 4231. Question 28. Where a gift consists of the donor's whole property, the donee is personally liable for all the debt due by the donor at the time of the gift to the extent of the property comprised therein. It may be described as A. One year's gift, B. Exchange, C. Universal donee, D. Transfer of actionable claim. Correct answer C. Universal donee. Question 29. The period of limitation to recover possession of immovable property, mortgage and afterwards transferred by the mortgagees for a valuable consideration is A. 12 years, B. 30 years, C. 3 years, D. 1 year. Correct answer A. 12 years. Question 30. For the purpose of the Limitation Act 1963, the prescribed period means A. The period of limitation prescribed for any suit, appeal or application by the schedule. B. The period of limitation computing in accordance with the provision of this act. C. Both A and B. D. The period as prescribed in the agreement between the parties. Correct answer C. Both A and B. Question 31. The increase in standard rent under HP Urban Rent Control Act 1987 shall be automatic, and if there is any dispute between the landlord and the tenant in regard to any increase or decrease in rent under this section, such dispute shall be decided by the controller. This has been provided under A. Section 5 Clause 1, B. Section 6 Clause 1, C. Section 5 Clause 3, D. Section 6 Clause 3. Correct answer C. Section 5 Clause 3. Question 32. The appointed day as per the definition provided in the HP Urban Rent Control Act 1987 means and refers to A. August 18, 1987, B. November 17, 1971, C. October 20, 1987, D. February 28, 2012. Correct answer A. August 18, 1987. Question 33. The order of succession in the event of death of the person continuing in possession after the termination of his tenancy shall be his A. Son, daughter, both, B. Spouse, C. Parents, D. Daughter-in-law. Choose the correct order. A. A, C, B, D, B, A, C, D, B, C, B, A, C, D, D, B, A, D, C. Correct answer C. B, A, C, D. Question 34. With reference of the HP Urban Rent Control Act, match list 1 with list 2 and select the correct answer by using the codes given below the lists. List 1, list 2. A. Deposit of rent by the tenant 1. Section 21. B. Fine premium not to be charged for grant renewal or continuance of tenancy 2. Section 13. C. Cutting off or withholding essential supply or service 3. Section 11. D. Landlord's duty to keep the building or rented land in good repair 4. Section 8. Codes A, B, C, D. A. 3421, B. 1342, C. 1234, D. 1432. Correct answer D. 1432. Question 35. As per proviso to Section 7 HP Urban Rent Control Act, any agreement for the payment of any sum in addition to rent in excess of such standard rent shall A. be binding on both the parties, B. not exceed the prescribed threshold, C. depend on the term of the agreement since it's a private affair between the parties, D. be null and void. Correct answer D. be null and void. Question 36. Under HP Rent Control Act 1987, the controller shall fix the standard rent at -% of the aggregate cost of construction and the market price of the land comprised in the premises on the date of commencement of the construction, whole in case or non-residential building. A. 5 and 10, B. 10 and 15, C. 5 and 15, D. 10 and 20. Correct answer B. 10 and 15. Question 37. Where the standard rent has been fixed under Section 4 of the Urban Rent Control Act 1987, no further increase or decrease in such rent shall be permissible for a period of dash. A. 3 years, B. 5 years, C. 7 years, D. 9 years. Correct answer A. 3 years. Question 38. For conversion of a residential building into a non-residential building, choose the correct option as per under HP Urban Rent Control Act. A. Section 12 states that the written permission of the controller is required. B. Section 13 states that the written permission of the controller is required. C. Section 12 states that the written permission of the controller is required along with the state government's approval. D. Section 12 states that the written permission of the controller is required along with the state government's approval. Correct answer A. Section 12 states that the written permission of the controller is required. Question 39. Controller shall be deemed to be a magistrate for recovery of fine under the provision of HP Urban Rent Control Act 1987. A. Section 30, B. Section 31, C. Section 32. D. Section 33. Correct answer B. Section 31. Question 40. Statement 1. If the landlord neglects or fails to make within a reasonable time after receiving a notice in writing any repairs which he is bound to make under Section 13. 1. HP Section 13 Clause 1 HP Urban Rent Control Act, the tenant may make the same himself and deduct the expenses of such repairs from the rent. Statement 2. The amount so deducted in any years shall not exceed 1/10 of the rent payable by the tenant for that year. A. Both the statements are correct. B. Only one is correct. C. Only two is correct. D. Both 1 and 2 are incorrect. Correct answer B. Only one is correct. Question 41. With reference to the Hindu Marriage Act 1955, match list 1 with list 2 and select the correct answer by using the codes given below the list. List 1, list 2. A. Incapacity to consent 1. Section 12 Clause 1A. B. Pre-marriage pregnancy 2. Section 12 Clause 1D. C. Impotency 3. Section 12 Clause 1B. D. Registration of marriage 4. Section 8. Codes A, B, C, D. A. 3241. B. 1342. C. 3214. D. 1234. Correct answer C. 3214. Question 42. As per Hindu Marriage Act, two persons are said to be within the degree of prohibited relationship if Statement 1. One is a lineal ascendant of the other. Statement 2. One was the wife or husband of a lineal ascendant or descendant of the other. 3. Statement 3. Relationship includes illegitimate as well as legitimate blood relationship. Choose the correct option. A. 1, 2 and 3. B. Only 1 and 2. C. Only 1 and 3. D. Only 2 and 3. Correct answer A. 1, 2 and 3. Question 43. Under Hindu Adoption and Maintenance Act 1956, if the adoption is to be taken by a female and the person to be adopted is a male, the adoptive mother should be at least dash years older than the person to be adopted. A. 18. B. 19. C. 20. D. 21. Correct answer D. 21. Question 44. As per definition clause in the Hindu Succession Act 1956, one person is said to be an agnate of another if the two are related by A. Blood or adoption but not wholly through males. B. Blood or adoption but wholly through males. C. Half blood only. D. Full blood only. Correct answer B. Blood or adoption but wholly through males. Question 45. The committee that evolved a uniform code of Hindu law was presided over by A. N. Gopalaswamy Ayanagar. B. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. C. N. Madhva Rao. D. Sir Bengal Narsingh Rao. Correct answer D. Sir Bengal Narsingh Rao. Question 46. Match list 1 and list 2 as per the provision of maintenance under HMA 1956 and select the correct answer by using the codes given below the lists. List 1, list 2. A. Wife 1, Section 20. B. Widowed daughter-in-law 2, Section 18. C. Children and aged parents 3, Section 19. D. Dependent 4, Section 22. Codes A, B, C, D. A. 2314. B. 4321. C. 3214. D. 1234. Correct answer A. 2314. Question 47. With reference to Hindu Adoption and Maintenance Act 1956, choose the correct option about valid adoption. A. Once made, it can be cancelled by mutual agreement between them. B. It can never be cancelled by the adoptive father or mother or any other person, but the adopted child can renounce his or her status as such and return to family of his birth. C. It can never be cancelled by the adoptive father or mother or any other person, nor can the adopted child renounce his or her status as such and return to family of his birth. D. It would depend upon the facts and circumstances of the case. Correct answer C. It can never be cancelled by the adoptive father or mother or any other person, nor can the adopted child renounce his or her status as such and return of family of his birth. Question 48. Welfare of minor to be paramount consideration has been provided in A. Section 13 of the Hindu Minority and Guardianship Act 1956. B. Section 6 of the Hindu Marriage Act 1955. C. Section 6 of the Hindu Adoptions and Maintenance Act 1956. D. Section 6 of the Hindu Minority and Guardianship Act 1956. Correct answer A. Section 13 of the Hindu Minority and Guardianship Act 1956. Question 49. Under Hindu law, Geeta Jagdish Mangtani vs. Jagdish Mangtani AIR 2005 SC 3508 is a case of A. Desertion, B. Maintenance, C. Adultery, D. Insanity. Correct answer A. Desertion. Question 50. SMT Sima versus Ashwani Kumar AIR 2006 SC 1158. The following issue has been discussed by the SC. A. Judicial separation. B. Saptapadi in Hindu marriage. C. Registration of marriages. D. Maintenance. Correct answer C.